Hello, everybody. This is Retro Star, and welcome to another yet commentary. I'm here to do something really special. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm doing a commentary of Super C, one of my favorite games of all time. One of the Contra's one of the favorite series of all time. This is actually one of my older runs that I'm going to do a commentary over. Was very proud of this run. Definitely one of my stronger runs. For anybody that's no death run in this game, there's basically what you just have to do. Just learn the environment, pretty much with any game, learn the environment, learn the behaviors of the enemies, and just know that your spread is your best friend. For anyone that's new who hasn't played the game, the spread is your very best friend in this game. It's pretty much my main weapon. Just let it do its job, let it do its work, and maneuver, do whatever you have to do, and let it do its job. This is an incredible game, incredible soundtrack, rockin' soundtrack. I love the music on this game. One of the best ever. We are right now approaching the very first boss, the chopper, which is pretty simple. It's a pretty simple boss. All you basically have to do is to shoot upward. Be careful of the guys coming in on the front. It's best to take him out before he starts coming in on the side. Just take him out. Best take him out as fast as you can. And there you go. That's stage 1. We're headed for stage 2. Definitely rented this game 6 times when I was a kid and enjoy playing this game. This is actually stage 2. We got a nice little overhead view. Nice little touch to the game that wasn't in the first game, which was just a little side stroller. Nice little touch. This was a nice little touch to the game. Pretty awesome. Just as long as you take heed to the behaviors of the bosses and the bullets and everything. Know what's ahead. Know your environment. It's pretty smooth sailing, because that spread pretty much does the job, does everything for you. So just keep moving upward. Make sure you take care of the guys in the back that's shooting at you, because sometimes those bullets follow you into the next screen and kill you. And if you're doing a no death run, it would be sad to lose a life and have to start over. So just proceed with caution. Me and Rudy definitely going to revisit these games. And do a co-op run, do some challenges on this game. Okay, now we're at stage 2 boss, which is basically a huge tank that's shooting out bullets, and all you basically have to do is maneuver and shoot. And there you go. Again, that's stage 2. We're heading into stage 3. This game came out in 1990. 1990, I remember when it first dropped. I was one of the first to rent this game, and I absolutely love it. It's just amazing. It's still to this day, it's just one of those games that just doesn't get old. You can play it time and time again, and you'll never get tired of it. You'll just get better at it. So basically, we're in the jungle. Be very careful on the stage. A lot of things, especially when you're new at playing this game, is unpredictable. There's going to be, the enemies are definitely going to pursue you aggressively. Know your environment, know what's ahead. Definitely know where those bullets are going to be traveling, so you know to avoid them. And just proceed forward. Definitely was happy when I accomplished this run. Because this is one of my favorite games as a child that I used to beat over and over again. I played with my brother and my sister and my friends. Just amazing times. So I'm glad to definitely get the no death treatment that it deserves. So right now we are headed toward the bridge, and we're going to confront a mid-boss. I used to call it the spider boss when I was a kid. I call it the spider because he looks kind of like a spider. So basically what you got to do is just shoot him, get on top of him. This is what I do. I've seen other people do different, but that's what I do. Stay on top of him, just make sure you don't slip off the sides because the bullets can hit you. You can walk right into the way of the bullet. It'll cause you to die. So jump back on if you need to, and just proceed with the pattern until he dies, which he does die pretty quickly when you have the spread. Okay, all you have to do, go way over to the right, keep running, and if you keep running, you don't even have to jump these gaps or avoid those aliens that's coming at you. Just keep going and you're good to go. You can go straight to the boss. Just keep running and keep running and keep running. Amazing. We're now approaching the third boss. Basically stay out of the way of the bullets. Don't get trapped in the corner. Just move about. The bullets will definitely go where you go, so you can trick it. It's best that you try to trick it, because if all those bullets go and catch you, you'll end up dying. So if you do that, pretty soon you'll be dead. You know, if you can hang on in there for a couple seconds, you'll die just like that. And that's pretty much what you have to do with every boss. You know, okay, we're proceeding to stage 4. Area 4. I keep saying stage 4. It's area 4 in Super Contra. This is one of the stages I hate. I hate it. So basically what you have to do is just, like I said, let the spread do its job. Continue. You fire that spread like it's no one's business, and make sure you watch the guys in the back that's going to be shooting bullets at your back. If you don't be careful, they could kill you, and your game will be over just like that. And be careful up here. This used to get me all the time. I would forget that those things will collapse, and then it'll cause you to die. So proceed with caution up. You got to remember you got enemies falling down on you, and bullets coming. So if you know where their bullets are going to be coming and where the enemies are coming out, it's pretty smooth sailing. You just have to shoot and keep shooting to keep them away from you, or put setting you up in a position to get you killed. This is a pretty sticky one right here. All you have to do is just exercise a little patience and get through it. Keep proceeding up. You got some bubbles up here. I mistakenly got I got one of those weapons that I didn't want, but you basically just make the best of it, and it will definitely protect you if you make the best of it. Dodge, maneuver, jump, use whatever you have to use to stay alive, and watch the soldiers that shoot, because if they catch you off guard, instant death. Gotta understand, Contra is a perfect run game, and you only get one shot, absolutely one shot to beat this if you're going to do a no death. So you have to stay frosty and during every inch of the game, because they're definitely going to be throwing things at you, and you definitely have to remember exactly what they throw at you, and if you do that, everything will be cool. So here you get a chance to get your baby back. That's my baby, my spread. That's my baby that does everything for me and protects me. And you keep firing that spread, they won't even touch you. You won't even be touched half the time with the game. This is what makes it easy. I guess this is why a lot of people want to challenge themselves and use no power-ups, because the spread just absolutely just dominates. It just destroys everything in its path, and definitely gives you the upper hand to win and get your no death in. That's what you got to do. You got to get that shit done. Okay, so right now what we're doing is we are approaching the laser boss. Be careful with this guy. Make sure you know the methods, because he could trap you and you will end up dying an unnecessary death. Just, take heed of the pattern of the lasers, and it should be smooth sailing. Like I say, the spread destroys anything in its path. Okay, and just like that, he's down, just like that. And we're going to be proceeding to area 5. So that's basically the name of the game. I mean, if you got the spread should definitely do the job. And all you basically have to do is just learn your environment and learn the behavior of your enemies. This stage is very short and sweet, which is good. I almost got hit right there. You see that? This is exactly why you have to be careful, because we do make mistakes and we do forget. Even the veterans of this game forget. So basically, just take out those cannons, because you have to take out those cannons because they're going to be shooting bullets at you. And you have too many things. You got bullets coming here, bullets coming there, and then you got the aliens coming at you. They'll put you in an overwhelming situation, and you can get killed just like that. And it'll end your run. And you don't want that if you're doing it to death. So basically, just proceed, use all the power-ups you have, and proceed upward with caution. Be very careful up here with the soldiers. Make sure you know where they're at and where they're stationed, and be prepared to shoot them. Also, these little diamonds, used to call them the gems, the purple diamonds. Make sure you be careful, because sometimes they'll trick you. And you still got the aliens running at you, so don't get psyched out. Alright, so pretty much once you get to the top, it's smooth sailing. But when you get over here, be careful when you go down. Make sure you know exactly what you're doing when you get down here. As you can see, they have cannons that pop up out of the blue. Look at that. You see how I almost got rammed? They come out randomly, and you have to be on guard. You have to shoot that weapon and get them before they get you. Okay, now you're approaching the Area 5 boss, and basically what you have to do here is shoot and maneuver and dodge these projectiles, the skulls, and those little, whatever you call those little red dots. And as long as you do that, the boss will soon be dead. Like I said, the spread destroys. It destroys everything. So now we're going to be proceeding to stage 6, area 6. Keep saying stage 6. I guess I can say stage 6. That's usually what I use with every game, even if the game doesn't use it. Alright, so this is one of my pet peeve stages. Be very careful on this stage. I've gotten killed here and had to start the run back over again because I just let my guard down. So basically, just proceed with caution. Don't let your guard down. Keep firing that spread like no one's business. Be careful right here with the mouths. It's better to stay on the move, because if you don't move, he'll get you. He almost got me there. Keep moving upward. And I say the game is a little laggy. I guess my computers are just, sometimes it doesn't work like it's supposed to. Oh, sorry for the lag. So up here, basically what you do is just proceed upward. Keep going. Anything that gets in your way, dodge. You shoot them. Just basically move up and keep going up, and don't let nothing stop you. The more you stop, the more you're in danger of getting killed. You see those little bugs coming behind you? That's going to shoot you. You don't want them shooting at you. They'll overwhelm you and you'll get killed. So keep going up and keep proceeding with caution. So we're now approaching stage 6, area 6 boss. And this is one of the mid bosses. Pretty simple. Just shoot upward, maneuver, and then couple of shots, and it's gone. So now you get getting the main boss that's coming out, which is just probably is definitely easier than that boss was. All you have to basically do is just stand and shoot, and don't get overconfident, because you still have that big ass worm around you. Just make sure you stay put and just shoot, and you should be good. Pretty simple boss. Pretty simple. The bosses in this games are really mediocre and really simple, so that's what gives you a good chance to seriously learn it, and you'll be able to rate this game in no time. So we're approaching area 7. Be careful in area 7 too. Your enemies are getting aggressive since you're getting toward the end. Your enemies are going to be going ham on you. So you definitely want to stay frosty and make sure you shoot that spread like no one's business. Shoot it back and forth. There are going to be enemies coming behind you. There's going to be enemies jumping on top of you. So make sure you keep an eye on everything because they're going to try to get you. I hate this. I really don't like this stage, but it's a pretty short stage. You just got to be careful with the aliens and be careful with the little scorpion guys. I used to call them scorpions when I was a kid, as they look like scorpions. You know, the same guys that was in. I believe those are the guys in Contra 1 at the end. Those guys are pretty fast. So you definitely got to make sure you stay out of their way. Okay, just shoot down. Be careful because the bosses can fall right in on you. And you're least expecting, you can't do nothing about it. If you're not paying attention, they'll get you. So pay attention. Stay on guard. Okay, you got these guys, those little the little pouches or eggs or whatever you call those things. Shoot them. I usually shoot them and make sure that scorpion don't come out because that scorpion is quick. He's pretty fast. He doesn't waste time. If you are not up on it, he will kill you, and that will be a senseless death since you're already to the end of the game. Okay. So just go down. I've actually seen people like seriously do some really amazing tricks here. But actually, when I'm doing a no death run, I don't take chances. You know what I'm saying? I can save the prettiness for later, for when I get awesome at the game. Okay, now we're approaching the boss. Boss is pretty simple. Shoot upward. Jump, maneuver, stay out of the way of the bullets, and he'll be dead. The spread will take care of you. The spread takes care of everything. You just do your part and stay out of the way of the bullets and the enemies. All right. Well, we're headed towards the end. This is area 8, the very final stage, and they're going to be going ham on you in this stage. So make sure that you stay frosty and you stay on guard. They're not playing no games. They don't want you to get to the end. So they're going to try everything in their power to stop you. So you got to be aggressive. Okay, so you should just shoot everything in your path. Watch your back, watch your front, watch your sides. If there's, well, of course there's not any, but all angles, you're definitely going to have something coming at you. And especially this part right here where you're approaching the slope. I have died many times right here, where I just lost either got hit by the alien, or I just didn't jump high enough and plummet down into the pit. Yeah, it's really tricky. So you got to just exercise patience and move at the right time. Save your pro moves for later. This is a no death run. You can't take a chance on trying to look pretty. If you die, let me tell you something. Your run is already whack if you die, because this is a no death run. And we absolutely want to see you pass this with no loss of life. So those little heads, they shoot out bullets. I think there's another one up here. Make sure you duck down, because sometimes it's hard to dodge that, especially if you're unexpectedly seeing it. Jump up, get that guy, make sure you shoot everything in your path. That'll make it harder for you to survive. Those aliens are very, very unpredictable. They do different things every time you play, so just be on guard, especially if you're going to make a jump anywhere. And especially right here, any jump that you make, you have to see how as soon as I jump, he comes. That's exactly what you have to be careful for. Now on this part, I would suggest you to lose, so you have to part with the spread, part with your baby. Your spread is done. You a good service the entire game. You gotta have the F. The F is better to have here because the F can go through the walls. There are going to be times where those things are going to come through the walls at you, and the spread would not be able to reach them. So it's easier to just get the F. The F can hit them right before they get to you through the walls. See, watch here. Watch right here. You're going to be put in a compromising position. See how close that was? That was an absolute close call there. Okay. See how they're coming down on you along with the wall, and it goes through the wall. This makes it easier for you, so you will have less to worry about. Because you got aliens coming at you, and it shoots right through the wall. The spread will not do that, so you have to lose the spread on this part if you want to win. If you want to beat it. Okay. You see how aggressively those aliens are coming at me? So you got to make sure you exercise patience. Patience is a virtue. So you gotta do it at the right time, when the time is right. See how when you're jumping, as soon as you jump, they're right there to try to stop you. So this is the last jump. So once you make it over that, it's smooth sailing from here, because the final boss is fucking nothing. It's fucking nothing. And the F is a very, very strong weapon, so the F will take them out. Make sure you move over and don't get hit by the debris, because the debris will kill you. And I would hate to see you die a senseless death and then have to start over again. So move back and make sure the debris that's coming up out of the ground does not hit you. So basically just shoot upward. See how I'm doing it? And bam, there you go. Game over. Okay, that is super Contra no death. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary run. This was one of my favorite games of all time. We'll let the credits roll without any talking, but just thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my run. I'm going to be doing a commentary run of my no power up run. I'm definitely going to do a commentary, so stay tuned for that. So I'm going to go and let you guys enjoy the rest of the ending, and special thanks to everybody that are watching and supporting RetroStar. And there's a lot more coming, a lot more Contra runs. We're going to celebrate Contra, because Contra's an amazing franchise. And I'll let you guys go, so you keep it retro, everybody, and I am out. Keep it fucking retro, everyone.